I am back with my official video for YNAB tag. Tina at Tina Williams tagged me, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and I'm super late, but I am joining in. I am still trying to figure out screen recording, so this is going to be a little ghetto. Here's my visual thingy for my videos, and then also I have all of the questions here. I'm gonna go one by one. I might have to flip back and forth with the screen. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know how else to do it, but yeah. So first and foremost, YNAB tag questions. YNAB tag came about from Budget with. I am going to butcher your name. I'm so sorry. Budget with Niam. I'm sure I said this totally incorrectly. I apologize, but she started it. A bunch of people started making videos with it, and I got chosen, or not chosen, but tagged. So first and foremost, how did I discover YNAB? I discovered it in about, I think it was 2017ish. I was looking for an app. It was the start of my credit card churning journey. If you know, you know. And I needed to keep track of all of the many credit cards I was getting. That first year or two, I legit got about 30 to 40 credit cards. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, I had been using Mint, and not even really using Mint. Like, I would sporadically sign up and log into Mint and like see my spending, and didn't really do much. If you remember, Mint, well, I think Mint is done now, but Mint was like, it categorized transactions and stuff. It just didn't feel really like intuitive for me. I didn't know what the hell I was doing, honestly. So, lo and behold, found YNAB, and I'm pretty sure it was probably through Reddit that I definitely found it, through personal finance, the subreddit personal finance. So that led into what made me sign up. It felt, it worked. It worked for my brain. Yeah, it worked. This was before, and looking back now, I'm like, huh, yeah, should have known something. But this was before I was diagnosed with ADHD. Spoiler alert, I was diagnosed with ADHD after having my children, because, when you have kids and you lose like all of your, coping mechanisms that always worked, but now you have to keep your offspring alive, shit hits the fan for real. But at this point, I hadn't been diagnosed. And it felt like a gamified budgeting for me. It was fun. It made it fun. I mean, it still makes it fun for me. It just worked, and it was also cheaper at that time, and it worked. I liked it. Third one, how long have I been using it? I mentioned this. It's going on almost 10 years. I should look back at my first budget and see what I was spending on, because, yeah. 2017, we still hadn't had our kiddo, our first kiddo, so I wonder, I should do that. Maybe that'll be one of my other videos. But yeah, 2017. How YNAB changed my relationship with money. So I'm going to connect these two, because I have been using it since 2017, but I was using it totally incorrectly for a long time. I did not budget every dollar. I would oftentimes leave things in ready to assign, and if I overspent, I'd pull from there. Instead of assigning those dollars, that money, specific jobs, I was kind of like, I don't want to commit this money to anything, so I'm going to just leave it up here in the green. But I have been using it much better and mostly correctly since then. So, why not changing my relationship with money? Honestly, the biggest lesson I have learned from YNAB is the fact that credit cards are not free. You cannot just swipe your credit card and that's it. That credit card has to be paid. It has to be paid from somewhere. It has to be paid by you, or you're going to get fucked. And I honestly, I credit YNAB for really reeling that lesson into my brain. Luckily, I've never gotten into major credit card debt. I think when I was in college, I reached like $1,000, and that freaked me the hell out. And I have my amazing mother, who like covered me, and she was like, "Don't ever do that shit again." And I was like, "I would never do it again." But still, like, I know YNAB is such a learning curve, but when you spend money on a credit card and it automatically pulls it from that category, that works for my brain. Like, I could have, like, a real life example, we have almost 20 grand in our savings in Ally, and like, yeah, oh yeah, we got $20,000, and we're looking at it as like, yes, I got money. But no, 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 because part of that money is a 1 month fund. Another part of that money is towards our kitchen rental. Another part of that money is our car insurance that comes up twice a year. Another part of that money is our sinking fund for Christmas. You know, like, it just, between the sinking funds, which is not only YNAB that does sinking funds, but sinking funds, saving a little bit every month for big things, and especially the credit card thing, YNAB, like, love it. Will forever, will forever love it. Um, Next question. I think this is number 5. How many categories do I have? Let's go see. Do we need to do this? Do we? Do we have to? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna just click it all. I'm gonna take this out because these aren't real categories. Yes, I'm cheating. I don't care. It's my budget. I can do what I want. And I'm going to take out the credit card ones because that doesn't really count to me. These aren't, you know. So 88. Yeah. It was more before. But 88. Yeah, so moving along now. Which category gets the most spending? Well, of course, rent. Even with my rent being less than typical for New York City, Queens, New York, and stuff, definitely rent. I did this right before filming the video. And then after, Little's daycare. Yeah. Have kids? They say, no, I love them to death, but really, 1,500 a month for rent, 1,250 or 1,000 depending on how many Fridays there are for daycare. Following after that is one off, our family vacation in August. In we're definitely going over 6 grand, but YOLO. That's all I have to say. After that, groceries, car payment, which we have paid our car off. And then after our anniversary trip, we went to Aruba, just my husband and I, and we most definitely spent more than that. Oh, I know why. But yeah, this probably should have been category 3. But yeah, rent, as always. I feel like everyone's biggest thing is rent and daycare. Womp womp. My most unusual category, I don't really know. My most unusual category. I don't really think I have unusual categories. Um, Sorry if you're watching my screen. I'm scrolling and I'm trying to scroll as slow as possible so I don't get you dizzy. Unusual to me is like weird. Maybe I'm thinking of that incorrectly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have any unusual ones. Um, Dang. Let me scroll back. Um, 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 I'm gonna tweak this question. Like, maybe my most random. I think is one of them is like my sister category. My sister and I legit live like 40 minutes away from each other, which is nothing in New York, and we still go months, actual freaking months without seeing each other. So we decided a couple months ago, hey, $20 a month, we're gonna be sending each other sister gifts. So I have her in my budget. This is sister gifts. Bring a smile to each other's faces. We also both like to shop, so like, it works. um, any other category? And also, sorry for my cough thing. I don't know. We just left a heat wave, and then it was raining, and now it's back to hot. So my body's like, what the actual f? My next unusual ish maybe is possibly our thank you gift to my mom. We put aside some money. She watched our boys in April when we went away to Aruba, and she didn't ask for anything, and she wouldn't have taken anything either. But we put aside this money. We are going to give it to her, though not directly. I'm probably going to do a spa day with her and maybe like treat her to like a treatment there, or we're gonna do something for her. My husband and I both were like, we want to thank her. She's not gonna take the money. We will have to thank her in another way. But this is for my mamas. And yeah. Favorite YNAB question? I really would have to look at them again, to be honest. So I'm just gonna skip this for now. Am I a month ahead? Nope, I'm not. I could be, but I'm not. We do have savings that's designated as our month ahead, but not on YNAB. I mean, it's on YNAB, but we're not ahead on YNAB. Wish farm. I don't have a wish farm at the moment on YNAB. I mean, I have a lot of wishes though. Like, I want something new every day, honestly. But no current wish farm. I will say our for like the family, if we were to come up with our wish farm, oh, I guess we kind of do. For the families, definitely a new sofa, which is right here in our savings. We want a new sofa, and my husband in particular is going to upgrade our TV because 65-inch TV is apparently not big enough. The man wants 77 or 83 or 85. So, yeah, psycho. It's fine. Next one, my most ambitious savings goal. This is funny. I don't have any goals right now in terms of savings. It's something I want to talk with my husband about. I do. I want to explore this. I don't have an ambitious savings goal right now. I will say within my own personal little budget, I do want to keep up with all of my not savings, but like my sinking funds. I think of like my fund as a goal. I think of my summer fund as another goal. I think of what else was it? My hobbies. So like those aren't, I mean, I feel like I'm not really answering that question, but these are things I want to make sure I have set aside every month for myself. Yeah. My age of money, I don't know. I don't even look at it. Wait, my thing is not even up here. Where the hell do I find my age of money? Huh. That's a great question, guys. Age of money. Oh, it's over here. Oh shit. 53. It was 59 in June, and now it's 53. Oh, it probably went down because we had to pay down our August vacation. May was 51. April was 40. Oh, hey. Oh, you know what this jump was? Tax. Tax refund. March, it dropped. From February to March, it dropped 13 days. Oh, because this is when we paid for Aruba. And then it went back up, 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 and now this is what we paid for our August vacation. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. This was the last 6 months. Let me see. 1 year. Last August, it was 49. Okay, so we're still up. How about 2 years? Oh, Jesus, look at that. 83. Ooh. I don't even remember November 2024, honestly, but yeah. I'm happy, though. Last 6 months is definitely gone up, 10 days? So, hey. Alrighty, and who do I tag next? I'll tag them in my comments or my little description box, but I'm definitely tagging Melissa. And I will have to see, honestly, because there's a few people who have already done this video, so I have to see who hasn't done the video. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and subscribe if you haven't, please. I have like 11 subscribers and I'm so freaking excited. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.